Okay, this is great. In the same vein as Muppet Christmas Carol and Muppet Treasure Island, all right, which we're familiar with.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Right? Okay. Cast a Muppet Dracula. Like the story Bram Stoker's Dracula, but it's with the Muppets. So, we need to figure out who the Muppets are playing and who the main singular human is.
So are we doing human for Dracula or human for Helsing?
I mean, the Count is obviously going to be Dracula.
Yeah. Honestly, I think they would have a funny gag with the Count, but I don't think the Count has
you're
enough,
right.
like the Count doesn't have enough going on to like carry a character.
Yeah, the like
They have a
the
very funny
shtick
scene though.
is that typically the antagonist
Yeah.
is going to be a human.
Yeah.
And maybe like a main protagonist, and then the entire supporting players are Muppets.
Go with me on this.
What's
You've hit on two of my special interests at once.
No kidding, right?
Evil Dead? What's his
Bruce
name?
Campbell.
Bruce Campbell
Yes.
as the vampire.
As Dracula.
Yes.
Oh.
I could also see Nicolas Cage having recently done it himself.
Okay, in that case then, Nicolas Cage as Dracula, Bruce Campbell as Van Helsing.
Okay.
Okay.
Mind your feet.
Oh, sorry.
Julie, what are you thinking? Having hit upon two of your special interests. Would Kermit have to play Van Helsing?
No, I think Gonzo is Van Helsing.
I think the Swedish chef is Dracula.
We gotta have a human in there somewhere. That's how these movies work.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm kind
Who's
of
Mina
into
Harker?
Miss Piggy as Van Helsing.
Kermit's Mina Harker, and the human is Lucy. Who's Quincy? Statler and Waldorf. Oh God, who are the two people? It's Quincy and who's the other person with Van Helsing?
No. Statler and Waldorf are the sexy ladies back at Dracula's
They're
palace.
Dracula's brides.
Yes.
Oh my God, yes!
Oh, you're gonna suck him dry! That's what I was gonna do.
Well, his delivery is certainly dry.
Sam Eagle is also a bride.
Sam Eagle is Quincy.
Yeah.
Which is the Transylvanian way. What's that?
Gonzo!
Damn it, Graham!
Got you with that.
You broke them.
Oh no!
Who is? Yeah, Beaker is Renfield. Does that work? Does Renfield need to talk? Sure.
No, okay, so no, this isn't important.
Pepe is Renfield. Ooh, I could see Pepe.
I could actually.
They have a Sesame Street crossover, and Big Bird is Renfield.
Where is Sweetums in all of this?
Frankenstein.
Yeah.
Okay, so
I believe you mean Frankenstein's monster.
When they start building out the dark universe of the dark
Sweetums
puppet
has a
universe.
PhD.
Does
That'd
Renfield
be
need
great.
to
Yeah,
talk?
no, Sweetums is Frankenstein. You mean Frankenstein's monster? No.
Frankenstein.
Frankenstein. Yeah.
He's very intelligent.
Yeah.
He sings Wagnerian opera.
He can dance too.
Tim Curry as Dracula, though.
I mean, yeah, back
Pretty
in the
good.
day, yeah, absolutely.
I mean, Vincent Price also interacted very well with the Muppets.
Rolf is
We
the carriage
really,
driver.
really need to be thinking
Yeah.
like prestige actors.
We already said Nick Cage. Who else is there?
Is there anyone with more prestige?
Jean-Claude Van Damme.
The Prestige? Christopher Nolan. Not Christopher Nolan, Christian Bale.
Directed by Christopher Nolan. A Muppet Dracula. Christopher
Sorry,
Nolan.
my brain short
See it
circuited.
on IMAX. This.
4 hours.
You know, in the multiple times I've pondered this
You knew what
exact
I meant.
question, I've always pictured Madeline Kahn as Mina, for some reason.
Oh, wow.
Get your donations in for this Lexi Plus press bundle before it ends.
Mads Mikkelsen.
Thanks.
Yep.
Oh,
2 minutes.
I think Mads Mikkelsen would love to be in a movie like this because
Oh,
he
yeah.
loves doing weird stuff.
Oh, yeah.
I love how he got involved in Death Stranding. Was his kid thought it would be rad and made him do it.
Yeah.
And I can't think of that character as anyone else now.
Yeah.
Give it another like 10, 15 years, and like the kind of if they ever get back to making these kind of Muppet movies, certainly they're the exact. Someone else just said it. Daniel Radcliffe would definitely be
Yeah.
game for
God,
being
go
one of
that.
these things.
I have a swap to make.
Yeah.
Sam Eagle swapped to Seward.
Okay.
Quincy played by New Zealand.
Oh, okay.
I think we have to go back in time because I really want Leslie Nielsen back in the Dracula role, especially against the Muppets.
I have
Oh,
seen
wow.
that movie like 30,000 times. When I was 10 years old, I went through a phase lasting probably an entire year where I would rent it from Blockbuster, return it, renew it.
We make Renfield the human character
Yeah.
and cast Pete Davidson as Renfield, or Pete Davidson's Chad character from SNL. So, okay. Great.
And is this the theme song
Cool.
from Muppet Treasure Island?
Sure is.
Yes!
I mean, I still think, and much was made of this at the time, but I still think that they need to do a Knives Out that's just Daniel
yeah.
Craig and the Muppets.
And the
Yes.
yes!
Slicey,
Yeah.
slicey, knifey, knifey.
10,000%.
yeah.
Yeah.
It practically writes itself.
Yeah. Ryan Johnson, get at me.
Yeah.
In a correct world,
And
that
at
would be
Disney, I
happening.
think you mean.
Well, but then I'm not involved.
I think Cillian Murphy as Dracula, but he plays it totally straight.
Well, you have
like
to.
10
Yeah.
out of 10
I
drama,
didn't need you to
Yeah, you
unlock
have
this in
to.
me.
and it doesn't he doesn't break a little.
That's the
Yeah.
only way to play.
Yeah.
That's why Muppet
Yeah.
Christmas Carol works so
yeah,
well.
Yeah.
you have
Yeah.
to
You've seen the tweet about why that works so well is Michael Caine treats the Muppets like other actors.
Yeah.
yeah.
And Tim Curry works so well because he treats himself as a Muppet. And those are the only two acceptable ways to
Yeah.
be a human in a Muppet movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So good.
Oppenheimer. Yeah.
Love the Meat Muppets.
Quilpa says I saw a take that that it's the Muppets and the Knives Out movie should be the Muppets and Benoit Blanc trying to solve the murder of actor Daniel Craig. That would be very funny.
I watched the bus out of that.
Ryan Johnson, get at all of us now.
Far Too Much Sarcasm suggests Kermit as Dracula, Daniel Radcliffe as Harker. Ooh, I like that too. Kermit as Dracula would be pretty funny. He's had the teeth before.
He's had the vampire
had
teeth
the
before.
teeth.
On
Yeah.
Sesame Street, I think.
I think the problem with casting a human as Harker, though, is that Harker is actually really gone for a good chunk of the book.
What's that Muppet's name?
New Zealand
Lucy, right.
and his fabulous flying fish.
A celebrity is not a
New
people.
Zealand.
It's amazing what you can get away with sound effects.
I really like that he
Muppet
refer-
Ocean's 11. Yes. yes.
I love that New Zealand.
Yes.
Just keep Clooney, everyone else is a Muppet.
I'm in.
They just remake it with Terry Bennett being played by Kermit.
I think actually, I think Kermit should be the George Clooney role, and you keep Brad Pitt, who's just constantly eating.
Yeah.
Muppet Fast and the Furious.
Oh, God.
Oh.
Keep Tyrese as Roman.
Yes! Yes! Oh my
I
God!
would never have picked keeping Tyrese. That's perfect.
Tyrese is the heart of
That's
the. He's the only good thing left.
And everybody else continues to rag on him just as much. kind of
that's
thing. Like,
so
do not change
good.
the dynamic.
This may land for only a few people, but I would absolutely love to see a Muppets meet Lupin III. Specifically because the Japanese voice actor for Kermit in all of the Muppet movies, when they're dubbed into Japanese, is the voice actor for Lupin III. Just doing Lupin's voice.
Lupin the Third here.
Did you see? A brief aside. Did you you watched James May's Our Man in Italy?
Yes.
Right. The bit where he goes to the regional Amazon offices to meet the man who dubs him
Yeah.
into Italian was very, and they do like, I wonder how that sounded in Italian because it's him talking to the other guy, but then they do a bit where they dub a thing over
Yeah.
in the studio, and
Yeah.
Like how deep does that bit go?
yeah,
That show was so good.
it was honestly very entertaining.
Oh God, yeah.
Muppet Les Mis, I would love to see.
Yeah.
Oh, King Talshia says, OMG, Ian Zenigata mistakes Kermit for Lupin for the entire movie.
Such a good concept.
You sound just like him. I don't know what you're talking about.
It's a disguise. Must be.
All right, that giveaway has wrapped up, and we'll announce the winner of that in just a few minutes. After which we will begin our final giveaway of the
Final
evening.
giveaway.
And I don't think it's unreasonable to think that giveaway could push us over 200,000.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing.
Well, we'll come back to it, but
Yeah.
when it's ready. But
It'll be great to see it besiege our totals.
Hey.
So somebody in chat asked with regards to Muppet Les Mis, is Jean Valjean the human? And like, no, Javert
No.
and the young girl are the humans, and everyone else are Muppets.
I think but I think it's really important to the formula that the human is present through the entire duration of the movie. Is the thing, and spoilers, Javert isn't.
You ever just Nort or Javert?
Cosette, that was the name I was thinking of.
Yeah.
Cosette could be human.
Cosette, like, probably would be human.
Yeah. Kermit would be her love interest.
Unless Cosette is the pig. Please.
I completely lost his name once you said Cosette is Miss Piggy. Hamilton. Everyone is Muppets, except for the person who's the counterpart to the main
Aaron
guy.
Burr.
Aaron Burr.
Yeah, I was
Aaron
thinking
Burr.
it was
the only
Aaron
human.
Burr.
You just have Leslie Odom
Absolutely.
Jr. surrounded by Muppets.
Absolutely. Okay.
He spends most of the story so frustrated.
Yeah.
He's like, everyone's just Muppets talking without me.
you have to, and you have to have, in that context, have King George being played through gritted teeth under tremendous, barely concealed protest by Sam Neill.
Yes.
I don't even know why I'm here right now.
I'm trying to decide whether the other two Schuyler sisters that aren't Miss Piggy are rats or chickens.
Oh, Janice and
Yeah, I think Janice would be one.
Janice would definitely be one of the
There's other, yeah.
Should be Peggy.
yes.
Yeah.
And Janice.
Yeah, that works.
For sure.
Janice and, and the female Scooter.
So Scooter.
Is it Scooter
Yeah,
Skeeter?
yes. If her name is Skeeter, I am very upset.
If her name's Skeeter, she's on Blue Sky.
I hope they're siblings.
Oh my god.
She has a seat in a window and a wall.
Hey,
Matt!
you want to find out who won some
I would
books?
love to find out who won some books.
Great, let's find out who won some books.